Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tragic news from Hathras in Uttar Pradesh. It's a news that has left the entire country completely numbed. Over 115 to 120 people seem to have lost their lives in a stampede during a religious congregation, a satsang. The incident has left many families scarred. It was a moment of grief and despair outside hospitals where victims, dead or unconscious, were brought in ambulances, trucks and cars. The mortal remains of those dead were seen lying near the entrance of the local government hospital, surrounded by anxious relatives, simply because the hospital did not have any wherewithal to deal with a tragedy of these proportions. Let's listen in to the responses coming in from the victims and what they had to say.
1.5 घंटा हादसे को हो गया। अभी का कोई सीनियर ऑफिसर यहाँ पे मौजूद नहीं है, न कोई सीनियर डॉक्टर यहाँ पे। सीएमओ साहब अभी तक आए नहीं है। 2 साल मौतें लगभग हो चुकी हैं। कोई सुनने वाला नहीं है, कोई रेफर करने वाला नहीं है।
बच्चे?
हाँ, मेरे 2 बच्चे हैं।
खत्म हो गए?
हाँ।
कितने बड़े बच्चे थे?
एक 3 साल की मेरी बिट्टी हुई काव्या।
हाँ, और
एक 9 साल को चोरा मेरो।
कितने लोगों की मौत हुई है इसमें?
हाँ, मैं बहुत लोग भैया हाल साहब।
कितने लोग होंगे
लगभग होंगे करोड़ों, पता नहीं। बहुत इंसान खत्म है।
बहुत भीड़ थी उसमें?
भीड़ बहुत थी।
मरने वालों की संख्या कितनी होगी कुल?
बहुत भैया भाई।
आप भी, आपके सामने आपके बच्चों की मौत हो गई?
हाँ।
Joining me live from Hathras is Priyank Tripathi, my colleague. Priyank, over to you. Priyank, what are the latest updates that you're getting in from Hathras? From what we understand at this point, the DGP has reached the location. The people injured are being moved from Hathras to nearby places where there is medical facility available. At the moment, complete lapse as far as administration, local administration is concerned. Number of people at the satsang with Bhole Baba clearly exceeding expectations, and nobody kept an eye on it. Priyank, what are the details?
See, Sati, Navika, 92 deaths have been confirmed, and what the Chief Secretary is saying that there were 80,000 people who were given permission, but the crowd was more. I'm joined by 75-year-old Urmila Devi, who is looking for her granddaughter. आपकी नतनी गुम हो गई है, कहाँ पे आए थे आप?
यहीं है गई, ये पंडाल में ही।
पंडाल में गुम हो गई?
हाँ, पंडाल में।
कहाँ से आई थी अम्मा जी आप?
अतरौली थे।
क्या हुआ था उस समय आप लोगों को जब नतनी आपकी गुम हुई?
हमें ना कुछ पता, दिन का आया ये हमें तो धक्का मुक्की दिखाई दी।
अच्छा, धक्का मुक्की हो रही थी, फिर आपकी नतनी आपके हाथ से छूट गई? फिर ना मिली। फिर आपने ढूंढने की कोशिश की? वहाँ पे? हाँ, खूब ढूंढिए। हाँ। यहाँ पे हम आए, वहाँ 2 बार डोले आए, यहाँ ठांग ही न गई, कोई बिंट जाए तो यहाँ खड़ी है जाइए आए के। हाँ। सबरे ढूंढ कहूँ ठांगना। बड़े अधिकारी भी आए थे यहाँ पे, कुछ बोला उन्होंने आपसे? ना बोला। अम्मा, वहाँ पे सुरक्षा थी, पुलिस वाले दिख रहे थे वहाँ पे, या वहाँ पे पंडाल के सिक्योरिटी वाले कोई थे, सुरक्षा वाले कोई? हाँ, तो हता है। हाँ। अब ऐसे भब्बर में ऐसे कहाँ साल पत्ते? हाँ। ऐसा है वो यहाँ कोशिश तो बहुत ही कतना सब पानी। हाँ। अब नरियाई सी बात काफी ऐसा जा रही है। तो जब महाराज जी निकल रहे थे, बाबा जी निकल रहे थे, तब भगदड़ भाई? ना, हमें ना पता कहाँ है किल करके कब चले गए। जब वो निकल गया तब हुई? हाँ, बाद में। Navika, she is looking for her granddaughter because since the time of the stampede, what she remember is was a total chaotic situation, and the moment Urmila Devi got up, she could not find her granddaughter. This is a particular hospital where all those patients were brought here, and now all the patients have been shifted to nearby hospital. But
I'm also told there are very few medical personnel and maybe only one doctor at the hospital. Can you confirm that?
Very bad scenario, Navika. So since the time those senior officials have left from this location, you can see this is a cabin for the medical legal team, and no one is here. Probably they have gone out and they are not looking. What if someone more injured people can come here? This is a dispensary, and you can see there is no individual who is seen here. A few moments back when I came here, I could see few doctors and nurses sitting here, but looking at the scenario, you can your point is very valid, because right now this hospital is almost empty. The labs are closed. There's no facility which is there where the individuals can go and get their test done.
Priyanka, and that is the situation. That is the situation probably in places that are not very far from Delhi. I think it's a 3-hour or a 4-hour drive from here to Hathras. And डॉक्टर आशुतोष वर्मा, आप भी डॉक्टर हैं। हाथरस के अस्पताल में कहा जा रहा है डॉक्टर्स ही नहीं थे। 80,000 लोगों की परमिशन शायद थी, और उसके बाद इस तरह का हादसा। डॉक्टर कोई हॉस्पिटल में नहीं, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन को खबर नहीं। क्या ये कंप्लीट फेलियर है?
देखिए नविका, डेफिनेटली मैं इस बात को पॉलिटिसाइज नहीं करना चाहूँगा, लेकिन मुझे पता चला है कि ये वही बाबा हैं जिनके ऊपर कोविड में भी एक FIR हुई थी कि इन्होंने एक वहाँ पे सभा की थी। अगर कोई ऐसा अभियुक्त है जिसके ऊपर इस तरह के रूल्स तोड़ने की आदत है, और इन्होंने जो परमिशन मांगी थी उसमें लिखा था अनगिनत लोगों के आने की संभावना, मुझे लगता है कि यहाँ पे LIU फेलियर बहुत तगड़ा है कि लोकल इंटेलिजेंस यूनिट को ये पता होना चाहिए कि हाथरस के गांव में 50,000 से लेकर 80,000, कुछ लोग शायद 1 लाख तक की बात कर रहे हैं, अगर आ रहे हैं, और हाथरस कोई इतना बड़ा जिला नहीं है कि जहाँ पे इतने लोग आ रहे हो तो आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा। डेफिनेटली देयर हैज टू बी द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन एंड डिफरेंट थिंग। तो LIU वहां पे किस चीज की व्यवस्था कर सकती थी, क्या क्या कर सकती थी, वो नहीं किया गया। एंड जो लोकल अथॉरिटीज थी डेफिनेटली फेलियर है। अब मुझे लगता है कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ उत्तर प्रदेश, खासकर जो वहाँ की लोकल अथॉरिटीज है, उनको और प्रोएक्टिव होना चाहिए। और अभी मुझे पता चला है कि वहाँ पे कांस्टेबल जिसने इतनी लाशें देखी उसको हार्ट अटैक पड़ गया, एंड ही इज कम टू अ डेथ। सो सिस्टम को बार बार इस तरीके से अपनी SOPs तैयार करनी चाहिए कि इस तरीके के बड़े आयोजन के लिए कोई भी हादसा हो सकता है, और उसके लिए आप पहले से तैयार क्यों नहीं होते हैं? हर बार
गौरव भाटिया,
मदद करेंगे, हम घायलों की मदद करेंगे, ये कब तक चलता रहेगा?
Well, Sharad Trivedi ji of the BJP, Sharad Trivedi ji, I want to ask you, total failure of the administration in Hathras?
Navika, first of all, I want to give my respect for the those who have been bereaved, and especially for those who are still alive and they have been moved into hospital. I can tell you that Honorable Chief Minister is taking a personal attention to this case. He has sent 3 cabinet ministers, additional DG Agra, Commissioner Agra, and DG UP and Chief Secretary. All these officers and ministers are already in place. We are still trying to track down what was the problem, what was the permission which was taken. Prima facie, it seems that after this satsang was over, the people tried to come to the stage to take personal blessings from the those who were giving the sermons. And that is the time on which this tragedy took place. So prima facie, we do not have any information of what was the negligence. High-level inquiry has already been ordered. Honorable Prime Minister and Home Minister are keeping a close eye on the situation. As the situation is still in a developing stage. So we are trying to pursue, get to the bottom of it, and within 24 hours, the report has to be filed. The prima facie report has to be filed within 24 hours.
Smita Prakash, predictable? A tragedy of this scale, and then a committee, and then a report, and nobody will talk about the lapses and why this happened, why 120 people had to lose their lives?
Yeah, condolences to the families of those who died in this stampede. Like you said, India is not new to such incidents. They happen. and we don't seem to learn from them, unfortunately. And there are various reasons being attributed. Your reporter said one of them was that the crowds, which the lady said that haath se chhoot gayi. One is what Mr. Trivedi said, is that they moved forward to take blessing. Some are saying mitti lene gaye the jahan pe pair rakha tha baba ne. So some are saying that, some are saying it's because of the heat, and one or two fainted, and uske baad. So when these kind of incidents happen, there's multiple reasons which are given as to why such things have happened. But the sad thing is that seeing these visuals, it's quite obvious that these are poor and ignorant villagers who think that the God-man will rid them of this trap of poverty and challenges of life. They went with toddlers. Imagine when there are tens of thousands of people, to take toddlers in this heat and rain and things like that, to take them into this place which is clearly not safe for young children. And in spite of that blind faith, they take them out there. And clearly the police wasn't enough to manage crowds like this. Police or security or whatever was not enough. But I have to say this, unrelated to this incident, that 1.5 months of election rallies and election sabhas that our reporters have been attending, believe me, any of them could have been what we are seeing the visuals today. In all of them, there were thousands of people who were there, no stretchers, no
But one big
ambulances,
difference, and
no
Tehseen, I want to point out that
no,
difference. वहाँ VVIP movement होता है, यहाँ नहीं था, यहाँ आम आदमी थे. And look at the tent, look at the arrangement there. It's a huge tent there, clearly a lot of people. What were the local authorities thinking when they didn't monitor the crowds there? Because the tents show that they were expecting crowds by the tens of thousands.
Yeah, I don't want to make this political. It's not fair. Condolences to those who have lost their lives. They were toddlers there, and it feels really bad to be on TV for this. But look, the SDM that Dr. Ashutosh is right. That I saw the page for the permission from the SDM. The SDM needs to be prosecuted. I'm saying this with a lot of responsibility. When 80,000 people are coming, it's unlimited permission. Why wasn't a police meeting called? You know how many policemen? I'm not blaming the policemen. What can policemen do? 40 policemen were deployed. What will 40 policemen do? Please think about this. This Baba was in the Uttar Pradesh. This Baba was in the Uttar Pradesh police earlier on. And you know why a lot of people lost their lives? Because the gate management was not trained. So a lot of people fell on the other side of the road where there was a 6-meter ditch. Now you tell me, why should this prosecution not happen of the SDM? Why is the SDM not to be prosecuted?
Well,
I'm asking you this question.
I completely understand where you're coming from. Prosecution, action is all post facto. But 120 people, including some children, losing their lives just because we didn't have proper organization and proper monitoring and proper security at the venue. Now, how sad is that? And while we do express our condolences to the families of the deceased and those who are injured, the question that we need to ask is, why do such incidents actually take place? Do we not learn from our mistakes? Are there no standard operating procedures? Or is it just that human lives are extremely cheap right here in India? We leave it at that. Thank you very much to all my guests for joining me on the News Hour tonight. And thank you, viewers, for being with us. We'll continue to follow this story.